Welcome to Hip Pilates for Beginners. So if you don't know what HIP is, it stands for High Intensity Power Pilates, but do not let that put you off. It does move at a slightly faster pace and we are on your feet, so it's really, really good for building strength in the lower body, glutes, getting into that deep core. And this, like I say, is a beginner's one, so we're going to go at a slightly slower pace. All the same Pilates principles still apply, so we're still thinking about engaging our centre, we're still thinking about finding that long spine, and we're still thinking about using our Pilates breathing. We use weights in it for a little added challenge, but again, you can do the whole sequence without weights, so don't feel that you need to have weights to do it, because you definitely don't. And you can always try doing it once without the weights. If you are new and you've never done HIP before, then I would definitely recommend that. And then if you feel okay and quite confident, there's a little bit of choreography in it, then you can add the weights in. It's literally just a combination of planks, squats and lunges. So squats, planks, squats and lunges are three of the most functional moves you can do for your body. So planks, really good at building strength through the whole body, particularly the upper body. Squats and lunges, really, really good at building strength in the lower body, particularly getting you through your range in your hip joint. So through range movement in your hip joint is essential for a healthy spine. And as you grow older, we tend to lose our inner range hip, which would be here, movement, which can often lead to other compensations, usually in the spine. So this one is going to be brilliant to keep that spine healthy and strong. Okay, here we go. So you're going to start neutral position in the spine, find that nice tall spine, think of the base of the big toe, base of the little toe, all the way back to the heel, nice and grounded into the mat, heels are under your sit bones, you are thinking about that kind of little gentle centering, so that belly button's in towards the spine. Allow the weights in your hands just to reach towards the floor, which allows the collarbones to open. So the weight in your hands here brings your shoulder blades down your back and opens the chest for you. It feels lovely. Lift your heart to the sky so you're nice and long in the upper mid back, nice and engaged. And then just take those breaths. So ears in line with your shoulders, taking those breaths in to stretch the ribs. So breathing into the ribs, letting the ribs yawn. And then as you exhale, the ribs just drawing back in towards one another and you're centering. So same again, breathing in and then out. Keeping that tall spine as you send the breath out and you scoop that belly. Last one here. And then out. And then from here we're going to start to move. So this is a warm up. So you're going to bend the elbows in, so the weights to your shoulders. You're going to lift them up overhead and then take them out to the side into a T. And then take them all the way back down to your start position. So really easy. You just bend the elbows in, reach the arms high, keep the ribs down as you reach the arms overhead, circle the arms down, back to the sides of the body. So breathing in, watch, lifting overhead, watch you don't lock out your knees, is what I was going to say, and then bringing the arms down. So we bend, we lift, we stretch, so reach through the fingers, last one, we bend, we reach, and we circle and all the way down. So this one, we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to hold the arms here. You're going to drop your chin to your chest and you're going to come into roll down. So nice and slow with that control. Draw the abs up and in. Control yourself on the way down. Take a moment. Let the shoulders roll forward. Let the head be heavy. Scoop that belly. Press down equally into both feet. Restack your spine. So just move nice and slow. And then we go again. So we're adding in, this time, a little roll down into the sequence. So elbows in, nice and tall, chin to chest, wheeling down. So stretch the back of the body, keep a little softness in the knees, restack your spine piece by piece, head up last, and in again. So we're up, we're reaching, we're down, we're in. I've got to try and remember the sequence here. Good, chin to chest, wheel down. So again, this is a warm-up, so you are moving slowly, move intentionally. Think about all your Pilates principles. So you are scooping the belly, it is a roll down. You're restacking the spine. Last one, and up. Circle, and down, and in, and up. Good, circle, not circle, my mistake, into roll down. Good. All right, from here, I'm going to turn to face the mat. You're going to pop your weights off to the side and you're going to come down into 4-point kneeling. So knees under your wrists, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Find that nice tall spine. Coming into a little cat, so you round through your spine, drop the head, release back to neutral, and then you're going to extend. So send your heart between your arms, your low back, your ribs will drop, your low back will extend, and then back to neutral. Same again, round through your spine, and then release, and then heart forward, and then neutral. Good. From there, untuck your back toes. You're going to walk yourself back into your forward fold, grab your weights, and then you're going to restack your spine piece by piece, and we're going to go again. So that's the add-on now. Lifting the arms up, circle, and down, and bend, and up. We're going to chin to chest. You're going to roll down. So we're adding in the little cat and cow. Pop your weights off. You're going to come into 4-point kneeling. You're going to find your neutral, and then you're going to round through your spine, lift your abs up. So you'll see we'll move slightly faster pace now. And we're just adding on each time. Good. Untuck your back toes, walk yourself back, grab your weights, restack your spine, and then you're bending in and up, circle and down, bend in and up, roll down. Stretching, lifting those abs up and in, and then you're going to bring yourself down into a 4-point kneeling. So nice tabletop position, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders, nice and neutral in that spine, connect the ribs. You're going to round through cat and then come into little extension, so cow, I think sometimes it's called. As you exhale, tuck that tailbone underneath you, lift your abs up. So remember, all our normal Pilates principles apply. So we're not moving too quickly where we lose all of our connections. We're actually keeping really connected, thinking of that deep core, that scooping, that breathing, and then lifting your heart forward. This is the warm-up. And if you are new, just take your time with it. Untuck your back toes. You're going to walk yourself back to your forward fold. Grab your weights, lift your head, let your head go, lift your head, restack your spine. And we're going to do 2 more like that. So we bend the elbows in, we lift them overhead, we circle and down, bend in and reach and into your roll down. Take a little moment, let the back open, so let the backs of the legs open, let the low back open, let the shoulders release, let the neck go, and then just into 4-point kneeling. So knees again under hips, wrists under shoulders, and then this time you can move a little bit faster now that you know what's coming. That's the full sequence, and then extend, draw your heart forward, come back to neutral, roll through your spine. So just moving all of your joints, warming up all the joints here. Back to neutral, untuck your back toes, walk your hands back in, grab your weights, release the head, restack. We've got 1 more, bend in and reach and circle and down, bend in and up. Last one, chin to chest, roll down. Hopefully feeling a little bit more warmer, definitely feel looser in the back. And then into 4 points. So we round through the spine, abs up and in on your out breath, into neutral, heart forward. Let that back extend. Remember just to move. It's okay to move. And forward and neutral. Untuck your back toes. And we're going to stay down here. We're going to go into pelvic rocking. So toes are untucked. You're actually going to stretch the toes here as well. Connect the ribs to the pelvis. And then you're just going to rock forwards over your wrists, keeping that spine neutral. Pressing out of the shoulders, you're going to rock back. So you're looking to stay neutral the whole time. So again, warming up the joints here. Try and get as much flexion in your hips as you press back without tucking that tailbone underneath you. So the spine stays neutral and long. Back into the hips and then over the wrists. Good. Breathing as well. Warming your wrists up. Sticking your bum out here so as you're not losing that neutral. Last one. And then here you can walk, start to walk your hands, bringing the heels down, grab your weights, restack your spine. Peel yourself all the way back up. And we'll move into our first squat sequence. So again, a little sequence that we add on each time. And it is a nice normal Pilates squat to start off with. So in fact, I'll do one facing forward because we're going to bring the arms into it. So you're going to squat into your Pilates squat, and then you're going to raise one arm up, raise the other arm up. You're going to bring the arms to T. You're going to roll through the feet onto the balls of the feet. Bring the arms down, bring the heels down, find your balance, and then back into your squat. So here, we lift one arm, we lift the other arm. We circle the arms like what we did. We roll through the feet to the balls, bring the arms down, stay on the balls of the feet, and then you lower the heels. And then you squat back and lift, circle, roll, arms down, heels down, and squat, and in, lift and lift, circle and roll, hold, arms down, and then heels. So it's a challenge for me on the grass. It's really unstable. So just go with it, whatever you're on, and down. Tuck that belly button in, strong squat. Here, and roll, and down. Send your bum back, and breathe, and out, and roll, and down, heels down. Last one, and then we're going to add on. And here, roll smooth through those feet, drop the heels. So from there, I'm going to stand to the side. So from here, we're going to come back into our squat. But this time, weight forward in the balls of the feet. Stick your bum out, connect the ribs to the pelvis. You're going to drop into your hips and lift up. So you're looking to deepen the flexion at your hip. It's not a pulse. You're dropping in and you're lifting up. If it's too much with the weights, put them down. So we're pulsing for 6. I think that's probably about 6. And then all the way back up. Same thing again. Lift one arm, lift the other arm. Circle to a T, roll through the feet, drop the arms, drop the heels. And then squat down, hold. Now drop into your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. One hand, circle, roll through the feet, find your balance, so good, so good. Roll through your feet, arms down, heels down. Squat down, so belly button in, 2, 1, and up. So squeeze up using your glutes, circle, roll, arms down, heels down. Last one, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze up glutes, arm up, circle and roll, arms down, heels down. We're going to come into roll down. So this time just bring the arms up one at a time, chin to chest, curl all the way down. Pop the weights off to the side. You're going to walk out into a plank. So first plank, and you're going to hold it here. Press back into the heels, and you're going to rotate your neck to the right, center, rotate to the left, center, bring your heels, bring your knees underneath you. Take a big breath there. Exhale, center, slide one leg back in line with your hip, other leg back in line with your hip. Hold your plank, press back into the heels, lift the abs. Little neck rotation each side. Drop the knees. If it's too much with the knees, or if it's too much in the full plank, sorry, then you can take your little plank modification. Walk the hands forward, lift the legs. You can draw the inner thighs together, and you can rotate here to here. And if you're all right in the full plank, we're going to go again. Lift the knees off the mat. Draw the abs up. Little neck rotation. And then knees down. Good. Sink your bum back to your heels. Take a little rest there. And then walk the hands all the way back in. Good. Untuck the back toes. You're going to come back to standing. Grab your weights. Restack your spine. All right. So we're going to come into our next sequence, which is a lunge sequence. So one leg forward, one leg back. Come onto the ball of the foot. Find that nice long spine. Connect the ribs down. And you're just going to lunge and lower. So lunge and lower. Lunge and back to standing. Good. So just focus on going tall through that spine as you lengthen down through the crown of the head. See if you can get that back knee to the mat, so you're getting into your hips here. Good. Now on this one, you're going to lunge down, arms out to the T, arms back down, and then back up. Strong in the back leg. Arms down and up. Woo! So again, unstable for me. Extra challenge if you are doing it outside on an unstable surface. Good. So last one here, T and down and up. This time we're going to join them So it's dynamic, so the arms at the same time as the legs, scooping that belly, strong in that center. I feel it in the legs now. 2. Last one, hold here, and you're gonna bring the arms down and out. Hold the lunge, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the abs. 3, 2, arms down, and then back up. Step the back foot forward, switch the position of the legs. I'm just going to repeat that all on the other side. So we lunge down first, we just get used to that, thinking of that tall spine. So as you lunge down, reach through the crown of the head, scoop that belly button in. Take your time. So we're going to bring the arms in, so down, arms, down and up. So you'll see we really just layer up each little sequence. So we get used to it, we pattern it in the head, and then we add on. So last one here, this one we move arms and legs at the same time. Remember to use your breath. Keep tall, keep strong. 3, 2, ooh, feel the burn. Hold it here and lift and lower. Just the arms. Reach them wide. See if you can get as low as you can on that back leg. 3, 2, last one, and arms down. Bring yourself up, step that back leg forward. Okay, here we go. Lift one arm, lift the other arm. Chin to chest, wheel down. So you kind of know the pattern now. Bending the legs, walking out into your next plank. Knees down if you need them. So remember, you can be here, full plank, coming into leg pull. So flexing from your ankle only, forwards and back. Spine stable. So 3, take the knees down, take a breath. As you exhale, connect the ribs, float the knees if that's what you're doing, forward. If you're not doing this, you're holding your plank. And down. Big breath into the ribs, big breath out, float, forward, back, forward. Last one. Good, this time you're gonna walk your hands all the way back in. Grab your weights, take a wee moment, grab your weights, restack your spine. Oh, nearly lost it there, opening your hips back to your start position. Good, coming into our next little squat sequence. So we're gonna come into little sumo squats. So the legs are gonna be at 10 and 2. You can see me here. So 10 and 2. And then the palms are facing forward. And you're just gonna take a little squat. So send your bum back. This isn't a plie squat where we keep the back straight. You're literally hinging from your hips here. And you're gonna take your arms out to the side. So good, send that bum back. See if you can get as much flexion in your hip here as possible. So you're trying to drop down into that hip. Remember, you need that inner range for really healthy hips. And then again, always remember, if it's too much with the weights, just drop them. You don't have to do it with the weights. Send that bum back. Good, this time we're gonna hold and see if you can just pulse down, down, down. Draw that belly button in. Press down into the feet. 3, 2, 1, and press all the way back up from there. Good. From there, bring the legs back in, taking the arms up, chin to chest, into our next plank sequence. Pop the weights off to the side, walking out into your plank. You're gonna hold it here and then bring the knees down. Good. You're gonna need one of your weights, just one. So from your 4-point kneeling position, bring the arm up so you're into a little row and extend the opposite leg back in line with your hip. So we're going to do arm and leg on their own. So dropping the arm down, pull it up, drop it down, lift the leg. And up and down, lift the leg. Up and float. So keep pressing out of that shoulder. Pelvis is square, shoulders are square. No rotating if you can help it. Good. Last one here. And then we're going to bring the arm and the leg at the same time. Good. So really lengthen out of the hip joint, get the shoulder blade working, scooping the whole time. 3, 2, hold up here, little pulses with the arm and the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Fold the knee back in, weight to the other side. Extend the leg back, bring the arm up into the row position, square everything off, breath out, center here, get that strong tummy on, lift your heart, drop the arm down, raise it up, drop it down, back leg. Good, lift and lengthen, keep that spine long, and up, and lift. Breathe it out. 2 more, and then we're going to join together the arm and the leg. So on this one, lift and lower, arm and the leg. Don't lose that support through your core or in the shoulder, the arm. And 3, and 2, and 1. Hold. Find your balance. We're nearly there. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Weight down. Knee back under. Pop the weight out. Send your bum back. Take your head down. Come into a little rest position here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Good. From there, walk your hands all the way back in. We're going to come in to our little Pilates sequence now. So we're done with the weights. You don't need the weights anymore. You're going to come to lie on your back. So just rolling down. We're actually going to keep the legs long down the mat. You're going to take the arms up all the way overhead. Bring them behind the head into the hands, I should say. Good. Connect your inner thighs. Taking a breath out, you're going to curl up, chin to chest. Hold in there. Slide one leg in, stack it, curl up a little bit more, take it down, slide it away, and then transition other side. So curling up, slide the leg in, stack, and down. Hold that curl up as the leg moves. So up to the tips of the shoulder blades, slide it in, stack over your hip, curl up a little bit more, elbows wide, connect to that center, keep the ribs connected to the mat. And down, and slide, and down. Use your breath on that exhale, and slide, and down. Slide in, stack, down, slide away, so stay curled up the whole time. In, stack, slide, and down. Draw the knee in, stack it, down, curl up a little bit more. If you lose the height, exhale, and up, down, and slide, and down. We've got 2 more, and up, down, slide, and release. Last one, curl up, and stack, and down, and slide, release down. Good, last one, make it good, make it strong, and up. Elbows wide, down, release. Good. Take your hands up overhead. We're going to take them into a big circle. This time you're going to bring them down to the sides of the body. Let's fix my hairband. Good. So from here, slide one leg in like you were just doing. Stack the knee over the hip, shin is parallel to the mat. You're going to chin to chest, curl up, lift the hands. If you were coming into 100, and then from here, you're just going to hold that tips of the shoulder blades. You're just going to bend and extend the leg. So hold that curl up position, belly button to spine really strong in that center. Lift and flex. Keep curled up. 3 and 2 and 1. You're going to hold here, float the other leg into scissors. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here. Good. You're going to bring that opposite leg to the mat. You're going to lengthen the arms back to your 100. You're going to bend and extend. And extend. 3, 2, last one. Good, hold that leg. Little set of scissors for 3, for 2, for 1. And then hug the knees in. Take a little release. Bring your low back to the mat. We're done. So it's definitely more energetic. Get the heart pumping, get the blood flowing. A little bit of cardio in there, which is always good. You're going to take a little figure of 4 stretch. So bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Ankle over knee. Bringing in that thigh bone. So again, try and keep the upper back relaxed on the mat. Breathe deeply into the hips. Exhale. Just let everything melt. Kind of let the breath come back, let the muscles just ease off. Good job. It's quite fun. Hopefully you found it fun. Good. We're just going to take a little supine twist on that side. So just dropping the knees, twisting the body the opposite way. And then bringing everything back in to center. Other side. Ankle over knee. Drawing that in. Releasing there. Take those breaths in, take those breaths out. Stretching around that hip. And let your tailbone lengthen, so let that low back be nice and released. And then sole of the foot down. Connect the inner thighs, shift your bum to the side, and then just take your little twist. So again, you can use the hands here if you want to just open out a little bit through the side of the body, or you can just relax your arms, shoulders heavy on the mat. Twisting your head away from your knees, from the lower body. Big breath into the ribs. Big breath out. And then gently bringing those knees all the way back up. Shifting your bum back. You're going to roll over. Push yourself up. And you are done with your hip for beginners. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you back on your mat soon.